Hello everyone, Paolo Agostinelli, export manager for Ciù Ciù winery here in Ofida. I brought you here today in Contrada La Forola, which is where we have most of our vineyards, because I wanted to show you how beautiful this place is. It's really isolated, there's no need to wear a mask here right now, but more than anything, despite all the issues we're going through in these recent times, I wanted to show you that life goes on, nature is still blossoming, vines are growing fast, and September will come soon, sooner than you expect, and we will have plenty more wine for you guys. This is where we have most of our vineyards, roughly 120 hectares, 250 acres, and this is where we grow primarily native varietals like Passerina, Pecorino, Trebbiano, Montepulciano, Sangiovese, but we also have some parcels of international varietals like Cabernet Sauvignon, like Chardonnay, Sauvignon. It's a beautiful area. As you can see, it's really isolated. That's why I'm not wearing any mask right now. You know that we work organic since 1996, and that's crucial. You know, being able to live in such a beautiful and isolated surroundings really gives us you know, the sense of being blessed. Mountains in the background, which are still covered on the top from snow. Rolling hills towards the sea, which is on the east side, the way that I'm looking at right now. Clay soil, very dry, especially this year we didn't have much rain, but it's not a big issue because, you know, being organic now for more than 20 years means that the plant have developed this attitude and this capacity of adapting to different weather conditions. So we're expecting a good season, a good vintage, and we hope we will share our wines with you. Take care and see you later from the cellar. So here we are at the cellar. The grapes have been harvested and now have been brought here, where on this platform here they are weighted. So the trucks are weighted here so that we know how much grapes we're gonna deal with for every single delivery. You know, and once we offload the trucks, we bring all the grapes in this area where we have two tanks, collecting tanks that may look you know, very, you know, standard, but actually are crucial for making our wines the way they are: smooth, aromatic, fresh. So trucks are offloaded here, and through those tanks here we spray carbonic dioxide underneath the grapes and on top of them to isolate them from oxygen and create this kind of perfect environment for the aromas to be preserved and maintained fresh. You know, right after the harvest, the grapes start oxidating. Okay, so by using organic carbonic dioxide at -20 degrees, we are able to stop this kind of oxidation and preserve the fresh aroma the best way possible. So from those tanks, these grapes are brought down here to this machine, which is a cryo macerator. It's pretty much a big fridge where we crystallize the skin of the grapes that is brought to 5 degrees centigrade. And at this temperature, the grapes crystallizes so that it just takes a very soft crushing to release all the aromas the best way possible. From that area, we go to the pressing machines, pneumatic pressing machines. And now I'm going to show you a little bit inside the cellar, but starting from the bottling line, which, if you allow me to say, it's the bottleneck of Ciù Ciù production, because it's a pretty, you know, old school machine, pretty slow, I would say, but at least it allows us to split and separate two parts of the production. You know, one thing is the bottling, another thing is the labeling of the wine. And this is crucial because most of our wines have to spend some time aging in the bottle. So being able to bottle the wine and then let it sit without sticking any label allows us this kind of flexibility that we need, because selling 60% of our wines worldwide, we have to take care of every single label that we stick. Now, that guy here, Stefano, is filtering the wine through this machine that is another crucial element of ours. It's called the cross-flow filter. It relies on cotton membranes, and it's a way to filter the wine. Actually, by filtering the wine with this technique, we don't have to fine the wine, and that's the reason why we are certified vegan. So the filtration and the fining through this machine allows us to avoid the use of product from organic origin, and therefore being able to be certified organic. Apart from this, it's all about stainless steel tanks. We have stainless steel tanks everywhere that we use either for the fermentation or the storage of wine. The two behind me are those where we do the tartaric stabilization, which is the last process that you do before bottling the wine. It's when you basically drop down the temperature of a wine right before the bottling, so that the tartarates crystallize, and then you filter them and you make sure that you can bottle the wine without having a cloudy texture in it. Now let me show you our wood room. This is where we age our wines in barrels. We have barriques, we have tonneau, we have bigger casks, we have different size of woods. It's mainly Slavonian, medium toasted. We're not huge fans of big wood flavors in the wine. We're rather into typicity and representation of the grapes themselves. But wood allows oxygen to breathe in, and oxygen makes the wine more more elegant and more complex. So in a certain way, wood allows you to enhance the flavors of the wine if you're able to use it in a smart way. All right, so that was the cellar. I'll go on with the videos, going on with the logistic department. So I'll see you in a minute. Bye bye. All right, guys, here we are at Ciù Ciù's headquarters. The building that you see behind my back is actually where all the big decisions are made, and where we have offices from the sales department, account department, head offices. It's located in an area that we call Centro Agroalimentare, which is a big hub that was built, I would say, like 15 years ago to service the food and beverage industry. And it's all about temperature and climate and humidity control warehouses to service the food and beverage industry. It's right next to the highway, which is actually behind those buildings over there. So it's perfect for transport company to come and pick up. It's very comfortable for that. This is our warehouse, and I wanted to show you we are in full operation. Of course, in this time the deliveries have gone down big time, because we sell, I would say, 80% of our wines to restaurant business, which is now totally on hold worldwide, and this is not helping. But we still have some retailers, some small independent wine shops, and some of our distributors that are selling online. So we are still in business. Employees like me, for example, in the sales department, work from home. But here we have a couple of guys that are actually taking care of the orders and the deliveries. This is Alfredo with his mask, and here we are. This is where we stock wines that are meant to be delivered in the next 5-7 days. Some of your favorite wines here waiting for you. Yeah, you can tell already the difference between outside and inside. But over there, this is where we actually have the rooms for long-term staying, which means humidity and temperature control. A quick look at some of the logistic offices as well. Oh, that's a very intimate tour of Ciù Ciù. These are our offices. You know, empty. People, as I said, are working from home. You know, of course, it's messy, as you would say, right? We're still Italian, by the way. Take care, guys. Stay healthy. Stay safe. We'll be here for you. Bye.